Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. And right now this is me and Asia. And right now on this little I have my camera here for live, and I also have my camera here for my YouTube channel, and I also will have a link to my Facebook for anybody who wants to subscribe to my channel. So go ahead and look up that down below in the comments. Okay, what we're going to be talking about today right now is Nick Cannon versus Eminem. Okay, so this beef has been going on since the beginning of December, around December the 8th, when they said that Eminem and Nick Cannon were talking, and they was trying to get Eminem on Wilding Out. When they were trying to get Eminem on Wilding Out, apparently, I don't know what happened. He must have said no. Nick Cannon and Wilding Out members must have sent something out in the mail. Then Nick Cannon got mad and said that he was a wuss, a pussy or whatever, and he did not come on the show at all. So and freaking Nick Cannon came out with a dang on diss track for Eminem. And the diss track video came out on December 9th, 2019 on World Star Hip Hop. World Star Hip Hop just now posted it on YouTube, but it's called The Invitation Cancel, featuring Suge Knight, Hitman Holla, Charlie Clips, and Prince Easy. If you guys haven't heard of them, look them up. They're on Instagram, they're on Twitter, and they're also on Vine, so please look them up, and you can find the compilations on YouTube anytime. Now, it's also saying right here that after I was listening to their videos, that Nick Cannon said, "Why the fuck you got me battling Elvis Presley?" Dude, this is Eminem we're talking about. For the first white guy in my life growing up, that this dude was rapping. That this is in the 90s now. Back then in the 90s, it was a big old race issue and some whatnot. And I know one thing, Eminem to me was like the king, especially when it came to white people and he was rapping. For him to have that courage to be the best rapper ever, it is something. So it actually hit me after I listened to the song, and based off of this I was like, well then, let's see where this is gonna go. Because remember now, back then Nick Cannon's albums weren't even selling that much. So I'm trying to figure out how is this gonna sound, because people already on Wild 'N Out already say that his rap game sucks. He is Nick trash. Cannon? Yes, Nick Cannon. See, growing up, I didn't even know Nick Cannon was a damn rapper until I watched Wild 'N Out, and they was always dissing him about how his rap career went down. I didn't know he was a damn rapper.
I didn't.
All I knew was that he was in stuff like Drumline, and he was on Love Won't Cost a Thing, and little stuff like that. So when that hit me, I said, what does his music sound like? And I heard some of his music. It really did not sound that good, and I'll show you later. Eminem he's good. I'm sorry, he is like the best of all. So this is what hit me when Nick Cannon came out with the song The Invitation Cancel. During that video, he also said something about you need to do something about Haley or somebody, and then he said you're watching this kid and that's not even your baby. One, Nick Cannon, don't bring the babies up in here. If you heard him rapping about your twins now, you won't want shit out his mouth about your kids. Don't bring the kids up in it. If he's watching somebody else's child, okay, fine. At least he's being a man taking care of the child. That's one thing. And one thing I know out here, it's difficult enough that we don't have enough men watching over children nowadays, especially when it comes to the father being in a child's life. Men always want to be pussies and they just run off, say fuck it. And then sometimes women, they do some crazy shit where they'll try to keep the man away from the child.
But at least he wants his child in his life, even if that's not.
Yeah, but still, the one point about this is don't bring the dang minors into this. And right here, Nick Cannon also dropped another video called Pray for Him, and it came out in December the 10th, 2019, and it was also on World Star, featuring Conceited, Charlie Clips, Hitman, and Prince Easy. If you don't know these people, you may see them on Wild 'N Out a few times. If not, you can see them on Vines, you can see them on Instagram and Twitter. And right now, they just had a video called Pray for Him that came out December the 10th. And I never heard Conceited rap before, except on Wild 'N Out. He always be like, cut the beat, or DJ D-Red cut the beat or whatever. And it says, now you're a circus act because you stand on Nick Cannon's balls. So I was like, oh, well then, that sounds like Conceited. But I didn't know what I was going to be listening to after that. Then it says that Nick Cannon voted for Donald Trump. That I was not sure about. I was like, whoa, he's voted for Trump? Okay. Then it says right here, Botox. I did not know that Eminem had a Botox injection or whatever. Did you even know that he had that Botox?
No.
I did not know that Nick Cannon had Botox, you guys. So, the fact how I heard that out of Conceited mouth, it kind of made me feel like, oh my God, is Nick Cannon actually finna get Eminem for once? Is he actually finna beat his ass? Like, I'm actually kind of worried about what I'm about to experience, because what if he actually is on Wild 'N Out? One, like my boyfriend was saying, Eminem was just doing his thing, and out of nowhere you doing all these diss tracks on him, and then the next thing we're going to be talking about is Eminem's response. On Twitter, Eminem did post back and he told Nick Cannon that he was a wuss, saying that he should apologize, that he made his gardener jealous. I didn't know what that meant. I guess he made a gardener jealous, but Eminem needed an apology from Eminem. Eminem also came out with a response video, came out December the 13th, 2019. That video was also a little bit of something, because in the video the song said every bar that Nick Cannon spits sounds like a retarded bitch. Now that actually kind of hit me, because I did kind of got mad when he did say something about the kids. Now one, that was kind of retarded, and y'all already flaming him and stuff. Eminem is a rapping god. Not only that, that dude is white. He's the best rapper I've ever seen back in the day. You messing with him, you messing with a lot of angry freaking old folks now from back then, because he is a rapping god. Not only him, but Snoop Dogg. You don't see him doing that shit to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg wear that ass out, especially when he was on Wild 'N Out one time. Whew. That's what I'm saying right there. That was my response. Not only that, during that video, he also brought Mariah Carey into it, saying how Mariah Carey something about an orgasm and something about how him and Mariah, you know. And the one thing that got me was, it is true that back then Mariah Carey, that song that she made called "Why Are You So Obsessed With Me," it was based off Eminem, because the man that was walking around her, they did say that that man was supposed to be Eminem in that black hoodie. How he was stalking her, watching her every move, always texting, emailing her, things like that. So, and then it also said that he had beef with Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon while they were married. So around that time, if you think about it, I'm sitting here like, whoa, is this dealing with Mariah Carey? Like, what's going on? First, you're saying that Eminem back then, he used to be obsessed with Mariah Carey. Now, all of a sudden, when Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey are divorced, now Eminem is hollering at her, and Nick Cannon is coming out with all these diss tracks and stuff. He didn't do any of that with most of these people that rejected him, but he did it with Eminem, if you think about that pattern. So, I don't know, maybe he still has feelings for Mariah Carey. Maybe it's something that happened back then, we don't even know. But
I don't want to know her opinion.
I want to know Mariah Carey's opinion. If you guys on my YouTube channel, if you want to know Mariah Carey's response, comment down below for that, because that is something we all will want to know. What is going on with Mariah Carey's opinion on her name being used in these videos, especially with Eminem saying stuff about her having an orgasm and screwing around with him and stuff. And it makes me wonder, you kind of didn't like Eminem. You made a song about how he was obsessed with you. Now all of a sudden he's saying that you and him screwing around, unless he's lying about it. I don't know. But that was something for us to hear about these two. And I'm sitting here like, the beef is still going on. You can see all the memes and stuff that's all over Twitter and Instagram, because you see people posting memes about saying, what if Eminem was the Reaper and he was knocking on people's doors and all you see is blood on each door, then the next door has Nick Cannon's name on it. So I'm sitting here like, okay, what's going to happen if Nick Cannon and Eminem went together on Wild 'N Out? Who do you think would win?
I'd say Eminem.
Eminem? Why would you say Eminem? Not just because he a good rapper now, but what is based off of all this information. And then it also says here in Nick Cannon's video, it was featuring Suge Knight. I guess they used his voice or something. I didn't see him in the video. Maybe I wasn't looking good. But what do you think?
I hope he's telling the truth.
Low key,
You gotta back that up.
yeah, because he was actually going so deep with Nick Cannon's information in the video, especially when it came to about...
My question is, did Nick Cannon really vote for Trump?
That's another thing I'm kind of nervous about. It said that Nick Cannon, in the video it said Nick Cannon said that Eminem voted for Trump. Maybe he was just saying that because he was being racist, you know, or stereotyped because he white. I don't know, but if he did,
I mean,
you can vote for whoever you want because it's, you know, that's your right. Yeah, freedom.
But it doesn't matter now because Trump impeached.
Yeah, Trump impeached now, and we can talk about that too, because I'm just saying that with all of this here, with Nick Cannon versus Eminem, it's so much beef going on. People are so posting on Twitter, Instagram, and you see a whole bunch of videos on YouTube with these people, and I'm sitting here like, wow, just wow. What's gonna happen with Eminem and Nick Cannon after this beef is done? Right now, I feel like the beef is mostly with Mariah Carey, of jealousy mostly. I don't think it's mostly just about rapping. I feel like it is, but I feel like low-key it's with Mariah Carey. Because back then in the day, Mariah Carey didn't like Eminem. She made a song about him, saying he was so obsessed with her. And next thing you know, Eminem and Nick Cannon and Mariah had beef with one another. Mariah Carey and Nick were still married. Give the fact, they were still married. Then when they divorced and everything, everybody was quiet. Next thing you know, he sent out an invitation to Eminem by going to Wild 'N Out, trying to battle him, and next thing you know, boom, diss tracks. Not just one, but two diss tracks. Eminem didn't even come out with one. Yeah, it's like, and then not only that, if you look at the dates now, Nick Cannon's videos came out a day after one another on World Star. The first track video was December 9th. The next video was December 10th. Maybe they were doing the music on the same day or whatever, but for you to put out two different songs a day after, like you was planning this, it's so weird, and I don't know what to say at this moment. Because
there has to be
a reason. I feel like it's Mariah Carey, because you hear Eminem over here talking about how him and Mariah doing all this and that with one another.
I feel like there has to be a reason, like something happened way in the past. They may not like each other.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Seems off to me, but I don't like. My opinion, Nick Cannon, don't bring the kids into this. These are minors. And like when Donald Trump was president and showed in the news how one of Donald Trump's kids or niece, nephews, cousins or whatever, they was in school, and the professor said something to the child about Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump's wife went on Twitter and said don't bring minors in this, which is true. Don't bring the minors into politics, and also don't bring the minors into this rap game, even if it's goofing off or being serious. Don't bring them in it.
How would you feel if that was your kid?
If those were your two kids, cause that's just a whole nother line. Even if you're goofing off, I still don't think you should bring the minors into it, especially if you're saying that's not your child. Don't say anything like that. Don't ever. It's not going to help you in this situation when you want to have that beef with that person on your show. It's not that serious to even do 2 damn songs in 2 days just so you can get somebody to get on your show that don't even want to go on. And the fact how Eminem went back and said you owe me an apology, he didn't come out with a diss track yet. He said you owe me an apology. He did become a man. He didn't say it in person, he said online, but he said you owe me an apology. Like, that was a bitch move. He said on Twitter that Nick Cannon was a liar or whatever about saying that he had a chauffeur, saying that it was bougie. I don't know what it said. I have to look it up again. So I don't know what to say at this moment with Nick Cannon and Eminem. It's so much. At first I thought it was, being fake, because he was doing this with Chance the Rapper, saying, hey bro, you want a rematch? Hey, rematch. Like, he was just playing with him, and Chance came back on the show and they had fun again. That's what I'm thinking is like a goof off little thing. And next thing you know, I saw that it actually got serious. Like, you made 2 diss tracks. Not only that, they brought the kids and Mariah Carey in this shit. I said, hold on now, it's kind of getting serious. And then I saw on Wendy Williams that she did say something was off, that she thought that it must have been about Mariah Carey, because after she heard the song, it seemed off, because she did say that back then Mariah Carey did make that song obsessed about Eminem, and all of a sudden now him and Mariah are kind of like talking.
I really feel like she need to step up and say something.
I want to see Mariah Carey's response, low key.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I just want to see her response to all of this mess right here. Just to see what's going to happen, what's going to take place, what's gonna
But
happen with the whole show Wildin' Out or Eminem. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win that? Is somebody gonna get sued? I don't know.
I kind of understand if she don't want to say something, unless if she's focusing on her career or her children.
Well, Mariah Carey is a big star still. Even though she hasn't made that much music, she still is big when it comes to the music business. People still want to, photograph her or stuff in magazines. They want to also have her on talk shows. And she does have her own life. Right now, I feel like Nick Cannon needs to get one instead of trying to start some beef. Because right now, this is just ridiculous for you to start doing some bullshit on a damn rap battle on your show. Not only that, you got Conceited, Hitman Holla, you have Charlie Clips, and Prince Easy doing the crap with you. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell, man?
This may be off topic, but how will his kids grow up and see him doing all of this?
If Nick Cannon was my father, I would look at him like an asshole. I don't know.
To be honest, I look at both of them.
Because Eminem didn't do anything back in his past other than Mariah Carey, with the obsessed thing. He didn't do nothing with his past. He stayed to himself, made his music, he did what he had to do. He just living his life. And right now,
we're not really sure what goes on behind closed doors.
That is true. You don't see that many people, and that's another thing I wanted to say too about the whole. You don't know what's going on, like you said, behind closed doors. You don't know what's going on behind the cameras. You don't know what's going on in nobody's life. That's why we got paparazzi and video people nowadays, because you don't know what's going on in famous people's lives. They could be screwing one another. They could be being drug dealers. They could do anything right now. You don't know what the fuck. They successful and they let that money go to their head. You don't know what the hell they're doing. So that's another thing.
I feel like someone need to be the bigger person and just cut this out.
Cut it out. It's like it's amazing to everybody for some reason. For one, I gotta give Nick Cannon props because his music actually does sound good. He actually sounds better than how he did back in the day. His music was trash back then, but his voice and everything sounded better. But in the song "Pray for Him," I didn't like how it said it was Nick Cannon rapping and mostly all of the people rapped, and at the end it was a little bit of that rap scene with him. And all you heard him say was something about the voted for Trump and the Botox and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here like, Nick Cannon, come on now. You got to do more than just get your boys. That's also being the woods. Don't let your homeboys doing the rapping thing with you or for you. You're supposed to let people know your own self. Go up there, even if you did a video by yourself and they in the background, just do it yourself and
it's
rap
like
and tell people.
You're gonna jump somebody.
It's like a jump. Like you all rapping against him. And he only did it with just himself. Don't do that.
You couldn't jump somebody and that one person and by himself.
It makes you look stupid and bad. And I'm sitting here like, it looks like a whole jump squad. Like you see Charlie coming in hot on his ass. Then you see Hitman Holla. Oh my God, he was really doing the mic. I heard him like on Wilding Out when he did freestyles, wild style battles and everything. But for him to rap in that video so good, I'm sitting here like he needs to make his own tracks one day or mixtapes. If he does have some right now, I need to look him up because he actually sounds so good. I never heard him rap before. Never.
But if you're gonna diss somebody, do it one-on-one.
Don't have the whole group with you. And then you have the people from Wildin' Out, knowing that some of them are good rappers. Some of them will try their best.
Some of them ain't like Eminem.
Some of them ain't like Eminem, but they probably working for you because you pay their ass. Because they work for him on that show. But you never know. They still may do it because he dated his homeboys or whatever. But it's still wrong how you have all of them doing a video with you. And Eminem's over there by himself just flipping rhymes and shit. And it sounded good. So
I give props to Eminem for that. Because he did some on his own. He didn't need nobody.
And then I was texting my sister before we started this live and everything. She said, Eminem's my man. Eminem's the dog or whatever. I said, let's see based off this information. Eminem may be the dog, but the way how it seems on social media, it looked like Nick Cannon beating his ass though when it comes to the rapping. But when you listen to the information that is being said in the rapping, mostly it makes Nick Cannon look like an idiot. As usual.
Of course.
But I bet you, if Nick Cannon had Eminem on Wildin' Out, I bet you those tickets gonna be sold out because I would so go or fly out into daggone New York, California, or if he was here in Atlanta, in Georgia or whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I would pay good money to see something like that. To see what the hell gonna pop off. Right now, that's all we have for to say with the Nick Cannon versus Eminem. Because right now, I don't know.
They both in wrong.
They both, yeah. Eminem at first he was doing right. He did say Nick Cannon needs to apologize. He's lying about me saying this or doing this. So he said Nick Cannon owes him an apology. Nick Cannon came back with a damn another diss track.
That's a shame.
And Eminem came out with another damn diss track. But I'm sitting here at first, I'm thinking it was, like a fun game, like how not Eminem, but Nick Cannon was with Chance the Rapper. He was like, hey, yo, bro, let's do a rematch on this Wildin' Out. And Chance said, oh, yeah, we doing a rematch, man, because I want that belt. I want that rap belt. I'm thinking it's a goof-off little thing, but the way how the internet's blowing up, it's making it look serious, like they about to fight for real or something. Like if they going Wildin' Out and somebody say the wrong shit, there's somebody gonna pop off on stage. And I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen?
Y'all too old to be doing this.
Yeah, you never too old. Nowadays. It's like no matter how old you are, stuff gonna pop off regardless. No matter if you're black, white, it don't matter if you're Puerto Rican or if you Mexican or Asian or whatever. Shit's gonna pop off. It don't matter if you're I wouldn't even say 1 year old. I'll say it don't matter if you 10 or 12 years old and you think you grown. It don't matter if you 30. It don't matter if you 60. Stuff is gonna pop off every day. You can't stop it. The only thing you can do is try to think for yourself and try to be the better man or a better woman and try to think as an adult. But nowadays, it's like it don't even matter anymore. Shoot, people fight over chairs and shit now, or a parking spot. A
Dorito.
Or food. You know what? Because I remember when her and my boyfriend were here at the house. All I knew was I was sitting in the living room and they fought over some food. He took one Dorito out her bag and she hit him with a broom. So, see, people, look, we adults, and you fight over anything, right? You fight over food. See, no matter what you do, you fight over food. See, you just proved my point.
I ate nothing that day.
You proved my point. Oh God! You basically just proved my point. No matter how old you are, you're gonna fight over ridiculous stuff. You're fighting over food, you're fighting over parking spots, you're fighting over your rap game, you're fighting over a woman or a man. You just fight. Throw them hands. Oh my God.
That Dorito was good though.
Shoot. You know what makes it worse? I remember we was playing Monopoly? We was all for the fight that day. You was for the fight us over Uno. Girl got mad because she said she was the boss of Uno, and then when she realized most of her cards were finna be filled up in her hand.
Yeah, y'all can't hit me with that. Draw 4.
Draw 4, draw 2, it don't even matter. You said like you was a boss until you realized you was finna get it.
Draw 4.
She threw the cards directly at me. Like, just, you whore, here, take the cards.
Well, you see what happened was?
What happened was
y'all were fighting over chocolate milk.
Yeah, me and my boyfriend fought over chocolate milk too. See?
I bet it was.
We'll do it again.
What? He said we'll do it again.
Square up then.
Hey, chill out. He will get up, and this he will get up. I think that's all the time we have for today, you guys. But let me know now on my YouTube channel right here in this camera. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to know about Mariah Carey's response, if you want to hear about that. Also, if you want to look up my Twitter and my Instagram, it will also be down in the description. And people here on my Facebook Live, I want to make sure that I get this to y'all. If you want to know my YouTube name, and if you want to know my Instagram, my Twitter, follow me on my Snapchat, anything, I'll hit me up on Messenger. And then I'll send it to you, and you can tell your friends, family members, or whatever, and I'll let you know all in on the deets, alright? I'll see you guys later here on Facebook Live. And you guys here on YouTube, I will see you guys later.
Bye.